Hey Cancer, welcome back. So today I pulled cards specifically for you about something that has been on my mind, and honestly, I think a lot of you have been feeling this energy too. The question we are exploring is what secret is about to surface in your life. And I have to say the cards that came through are really interesting. They tell a story that I think is going to resonate with many of you on a deep level. Before we get into the cards, I just want to say that when I was shuffling, I could feel this energy of something hidden coming to light. It is not necessarily a bad thing at all. Sometimes secrets surface because they are meant to bring clarity or closure or even healing. So let us approach this with an open heart and see what the universe wants to reveal to you, Cancer. All right, so the first card I pulled is the Moon, and honestly, when this card showed up, I immediately knew we were dealing with something that has been hidden beneath the surface for quite some time. The Moon is all about illusions, things that are not quite what they seem, and information that has been kept in the shadows. For you, Cancer, this is telling me that there is something in your life right now that you might have sensed but could not quite put your finger on. You know that feeling when you just know something is off but you do not have concrete proof? That is the energy here. What I find really interesting about the Moon in this position is that it suggests the secret that is about to surface has to do with emotions or intuition. This could be related to a relationship where someone has not been completely honest about their feelings. Maybe someone has been hiding how they truly feel about you, or perhaps there is a situation where things have been presented to you in a certain way, but the reality is quite different. The Moon also speaks to fears and anxieties. So this secret coming to light might initially feel unsettling, but I want you to remember that truth always serves your highest good even when it is uncomfortable. There is also this element with the Moon about dreams and the subconscious. Some of you might have been having dreams or intuitive hits about this situation. Your subconscious mind has probably been trying to tell you something for a while now. The universe has a way of preparing us for revelations before they happen, and I think many of you have been picking up on subtle signs. Trust those instincts, Cancer, because they have been guiding you toward this moment of clarity. The next card that came through is Eight of Cups, and this one really adds an interesting layer to the reading. The Eight of Cups is about walking away from something that no longer serves you. It is about emotional detachment and the courage to leave behind what you have invested in when you realize it is not fulfilling you anymore. In the context of a secret being revealed, this tells me that whatever comes to light is going to prompt you to make a significant decision about moving forward. Here is what I am picking up. The secret that surfaces might involve someone walking away, or it could be information that helps you understand why a certain situation or relationship has not been working. Maybe you have been holding on to something or someone hoping things would change, and this revelation is going to be the catalyst that helps you finally let go. The Eight of Cups is not about running away from problems. It is about conscious choice. It is about recognizing when something has run its course and having the wisdom to move on. What I really want you to understand about this card is that it represents emotional maturity. Yes, finding out a secret can hurt, especially if it involves betrayal or deception, but the Eight of Cups is saying you have the strength to handle this. You are being called to prioritize your emotional well-being over staying in a situation just because you have already invested so much into it. This is about self-preservation in the healthiest sense. The secret coming to surface is actually a gift because it is going to free you from something that has been draining your energy. I also want to mention that the Eight of Cups suggests a period of introspection. After this secret is revealed, you might need some time alone to process everything. Do not rush yourself through the emotions. Take the time you need to understand what this means for you and what you want to do moving forward. The clarity will come, but it requires you to be honest with yourself about what you truly need and deserve. Now, the third card is Two of Cups, and this is where things get really interesting because the Two of Cups is traditionally a card of partnership, connection, and mutual feelings. So we have gone from the Moon, which is about hidden things, to the Eight of Cups, which is about walking away. And now we have the Two of Cups, which speaks to genuine connection. What does this mean in the context of a secret surfacing? Here is my interpretation. The secret that comes to light might actually clear the way for a more authentic connection, either with someone new or with someone who is already in your life. Sometimes we need to release what is false before we can embrace what is real. The Two of Cups appearing here suggests that on the other side of this revelation, there is potential for a relationship or partnership that is based on honesty and reciprocity. This could be romantic, but it could also be a friendship or even a business partnership. Another way to look at this is that the secret being revealed might actually bring two people closer together. Perhaps someone is going to confess their true feelings to you, or maybe there is information that once shared will create a deeper bond between you and someone else. The Two of Cups is about emotional honesty and vulnerability, so whatever is hidden right now, its emergence, is going to create space for more authentic relating. What I love about the Two of Cups in this reading is that it gives us hope. It shows that the outcome of this situation is not just about loss or disappointment. There is something beautiful waiting for you, Cancer. There is a connection that is meant to flourish, and sometimes the universe has to remove what is inauthentic to make room for what is real. Trust that process even when it feels challenging. The fourth card is Queen of Cups. And this card is so significant, especially for you, Cancer, because the Queen of Cups embodies a lot of the same qualities that your sign is known for. She is deeply intuitive, emotionally intelligent, and compassionate. In this reading, I am seeing the Queen of Cups as representing either you or someone who is going to play a key role in how this secret unfolds. If this is you, then the message is clear. You need to trust your intuition right now more than ever. The Queen of Cups does not just feel her emotions. She understands them. She knows how to navigate the emotional realm with wisdom and grace. As this secret comes to surface, you are going to need to tap into that inner knowing. You might be getting messages through your feelings, through dreams, or just through that gut sense that something is about to shift. Pay attention to those signals. There is also something here about emotional boundaries. The Queen of Cups is compassionate, but she is not a doormat. She knows how to care for others while also protecting her own energy. As this information comes to light, you might be dealing with someone who tries to manipulate your emotions or make you feel guilty. The Queen of Cups is reminding you to stay centered in your own truth. Be kind but be firm. You do not owe anyone your emotional energy, especially if they have not been honest with you. Now, if the Queen of Cups represents someone else in your life, this could be a woman or a person with strong feminine energy who either knows this secret or is going to help you process it once it is revealed. This person is empathetic and understanding. They might be someone you can confide in during this time. Trust the people who have proven themselves to be emotionally mature and supportive. The fifth card that came through is Three of Cups, and I have to say this card brings such a nice energy to the reading. The Three of Cups is about celebration, friendship, and community. It is about joy and connection with others. In the context of a secret being revealed, this tells me that you are not going through this alone, Cancer. What I am picking up is that your support system is going to be really important during this time. The Three of Cups suggests that you have friends or loved ones who truly care about your well-being, and they are going to be there for you when this secret surfaces. Do not isolate yourself. Reach out to the people who love you and let them support you through this transition. There is also an element of the Three of Cups that speaks to finding joy even in difficult situations. Yes, a secret coming to light can be heavy, but this card is reminding you that life still holds beautiful moments. You can still laugh with your friends, celebrate small victories, and find reasons to feel grateful. The Three of Cups is encouraging you to maintain perspective. This revelation is just one chapter in your story. It does not define your entire experience. Another interpretation of the Three of Cups in this position is that the secret itself might involve a group of people or a social situation. Maybe there has been gossip or information being shared behind your back that is going to come out into the open. Or perhaps there is something happening within your friend group that has been kept hidden. The Three of Cups can sometimes indicate that what is private is about to become public. If this resonates with you, just know that truth has a way of setting things right. What is meant to be known will be known, and you will be able to move forward with more clarity about who your real friends are. The sixth card is Four of Swords, and this card is really important because it speaks to the need for rest and recuperation. The Four of Swords appears when we need to take a pause, when we need to step back and give ourselves time to heal and process. In this reading, it is telling me that after this secret is revealed, you are going to need some downtime. The Four of Swords is not just about physical rest. It is about mental and emotional rest too. When we receive shocking or difficult information, our minds can go into overdrive trying to make sense of everything. We replay conversations, we analyze details, we try to figure out what we missed. The Four of Swords is saying, you need to give yourself permission to stop that mental spinning. Take breaks. Practice meditation or mindfulness. Do things that help you feel grounded and peaceful. There is also a message here about strategic withdrawal. The Four of Swords sometimes indicates that the best course of action is to temporarily remove yourself from a situation so you can gain perspective. If the secret that surfaces involves drama or conflict, you do not have to engage with it immediately. You can choose to step back, take some space, and decide how you want to respond when you are in a clearer headspace. This is about protecting your peace, Cancer. Another layer to the Four of Swords is about inner reflection. This time of rest is not just about doing nothing. It is about going inward and asking yourself important questions. What do I really want? What are my boundaries? What do I need to feel safe and secure? The answers to these questions are going to guide you as you navigate the aftermath of this revelation. Trust that the stillness will bring you clarity. The 7th card is Knight of Pentacles, and this is quite different from the previous cards we have pulled. The Knight of Pentacles is steady, reliable, and practical. He is not flashy or dramatic. He just gets things done one step at a time. In this reading, I am seeing the Knight of Pentacles as representing the approach you need to take once the secret is out in the open. Here is what I mean. After the initial emotional reaction, after you have taken time to process, you are going to need to be practical about the next steps. The Knight of Pentacles is encouraging you to create a plan. If this secret involves a relationship that needs to end, then start thinking about the practical aspects of that transition. If it involves a work situation, then consider what actions you need to take to protect your interests. The Knight of Pentacles is about being methodical and responsible. There is also something here about patience. The Knight of Pentacles does not rush. He understands that lasting change takes time and consistent effort. Whatever adjustments you need to make in your life as a result of this revelation, they are not going to happen overnight. That is okay. Take your time. Build a solid foundation for your future one decision at a time. The Knight of Pentacles is reminding you that slow progress is still progress. Another interpretation is that the Knight of Pentacles might represent a person who comes into your life or becomes more significant after this secret surfaces. This could be someone who offers you practical support or guidance. They might help you in tangible ways like offering advice, resources, or just being a steady presence you can rely on. Pay attention to who shows up for you in practical ways during this time. The 8th card is Ace of Swords, and wow, this is a powerful card to have in this reading. The Ace of Swords is all about truth, clarity, and breakthrough moments. It is the sword cutting through confusion and revealing what is real. In the context of a secret being revealed, the Ace of Swords is confirming that yes, something hidden is absolutely coming to light and it is going to bring you mental clarity. The Ace of Swords represents a moment of truth. It is when the fog lifts and you suddenly see a situation for what it really is. This might come through a conversation where someone finally tells you the truth. It might come through evidence or proof that confirms your suspicions. Or it might come through a sudden realization where everything just clicks into place. However it happens, the Ace of Swords promises that you will have clarity. What I really love about this card is that it represents new perspectives. Even though finding out a secret might be painful, the Ace of Swords shows that this is ultimately liberating. You are being freed from confusion and uncertainty. You are being given the information you need to make informed decisions about your life. This is empowering, Cancer. The truth might hurt initially, but it sets you free. The Ace of Swords also speaks to your mental strength. You have the intellectual capacity to understand what is happening and to think through your options rationally. Do not let emotions cloud your judgment completely. Yes, feel what you need to feel, but also engage your mind. Use logic and reason to help you navigate the situation. The Ace of Swords is giving you the mental clarity and sharpness you need to cut through any manipulation or gaslighting and see the situation for what it truly is. The 9th card is Page of Cups, and this brings us back into the emotional realm, but in a really sweet way. The Page of Cups is about emotional messages, creative inspiration, and new emotional beginnings. He is youthful and open-hearted. In this reading, the Page of Cups suggests that there might be an emotional message or confession that is part of the secret being revealed. The Page of Cups often appears when someone is ready to share their feelings. This could be someone confessing that they have feelings for you, or it could be an apology or an admission of some kind. The energy of the Page of Cups is sincere and vulnerable. Whoever is sharing this information with you is doing so from a place of emotional honesty, even if what they have to say is difficult. There is also a message here about staying open to new emotional experiences. After this secret surfaces and after you have processed everything, the Page of Cups is encouraging you to not close your heart off completely. Yes, you might need to set boundaries with certain people, but do not let this experience make you cynical. The Page of Cups represents the ability to approach emotions with freshness and curiosity. There are still beautiful emotional experiences waiting for you. Another layer to the Page of Cups is about trusting your emotional instincts, especially creative or intuitive impulses. You might find that after this revelation, you are inspired to express yourself in new ways. Maybe you will write, create art, or find some other creative outlet for processing your emotions. The Page of Cups is encouraging that kind of emotional expression. It is healthy and healing. The final card in this reading is Knight of Wands, and I have to say this is such an interesting card to end on. The Knight of Wands is passionate, impulsive, and action-oriented. He is all about movement and momentum. After everything we have explored in this reading, the Knight of Wands is saying that once this secret is out, and once you have processed it, you are going to feel motivated to take action and move forward in a bold way. The Knight of Wands does not sit still. He does not dwell on the past. He is focused on the future, and he goes after what he wants with enthusiasm and confidence. For you, Cancer. This is saying that yes, this secret surfacing might be a shock, but it is not going to keep you down for long. You are going to find your fire again. You are going to feel inspired to pursue new goals, new adventures, maybe even new relationships. There is also something here about passion and desire. The Knight of Wands is reminding you that you deserve to feel excited about your life. You deserve to pursue things that make you feel alive. Whatever this secret reveals, it is ultimately going to free you to go after what you really want without holding back. The Knight of Wands is encouraging you to be brave, to take risks, and to trust that the universe supports you when you follow your passion. Another interpretation of the Knight of Wands is that there might be a passionate or intense person who enters your life after this revelation. This could be someone who brings excitement and new energy into your world. They might be very different from what you are used to, but that could be exactly what you need. Stay open to unexpected connections. So Cancer, let me bring all of this together for you. The cards are showing that there is definitely a secret that is about to surface in your life. The moon confirms that something has been hidden, and your intuition has probably been picking up on this. The Eight of Cups tells us that this revelation is going to prompt you to walk away from something that no longer serves you. But the Two of Cups promises that this creates space for more authentic connection. The Queen of Cups reminds you to trust your emotional intelligence and maintain your boundaries. The Three of Cups assures you that you have support and that joy is still possible. The Four of Swords encourages you to take time to rest and process. The Knight of Pentacles advises you to be practical and patient as you navigate the changes. The Ace of Swords confirms that truth and clarity are coming, and this is ultimately liberating. The Page of Cups suggests there will be emotional honesty and new beginnings on the emotional front. And the Knight of Wands shows that you are going to come out of this feeling energized and ready to pursue what truly makes you happy. I know that the idea of a secret being revealed can feel scary, but the overall message of these cards is actually quite positive. Yes, there might be some difficult truths to face, but those truths are going to set you free. They are going to help you make better decisions about who and what you allow into your life. And ultimately, they are going to lead you toward more authentic happiness. Trust the process, Cancer. Trust your intuition. And remember that you are so much stronger than you realize. Whatever surfaces, you have the wisdom, the support, and the inner strength to handle it with grace. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, let me know in the comments what part spoke to you the most. And if you are going through something similar right now, just know that you are not alone. We are all on this journey together, and sometimes the universe reveals things to us precisely when we are ready to handle them. Sending you so much love and light, Cancer. Take care of yourself.